Had enough politics for a moment? Need a new way to reduce stress? Well, welcome to the Japanese technique called forest bathing. Don't worry, it's not what you think. Here's Stephanie Lydon reporting from the woods of Boylston.
Since leaving her office job for One in the Woods, Nadine Mazzola of Acton gets lots of questions.
Is it like a yoga class?
She's a certified forest therapy guide.
Is it like a stroll in the woods?
And she takes people forest bathing.
Am I going to, take a shower in the woods? What's going on?
I decided to find out, joining a group of forest bathers at Tower Hill Botanic Garden in Boylston.
Next, I'd like to draw your attention to your sense of sound.
You don't need a towel for forest bathing, but you do need to take it slow. Really slow. So you can take it all in, from the majesty of century-old trees to the tiniest flutter of a fern.
I think if we hadn't been walking so slowly, I wouldn't have even noticed that they were moving at all.
There's lots of sharing.
Right, and turn left.
We even pair off, directing partners to focus on a single thing and then communicate what they see without words.
I love this.
It feels silly, but it's also fun, and that's the idea, to get out of your own world and connect with the natural world and other people.
You can go to a yoga class and say hello to people and you get your exercise, but you're still within yourself and you're not sharing things.
Lisa Mariano started forest bathing a few months ago and keeps coming back. The forest, she says, brings out the poetry in people.
By the end, you're looking at each individual and you're saying, wow, what a fabulous person. What an inspiring person. So you leave with this, kind of like love. You want to do it again and you want to be in nature because that's the key.
Forest bathing isn't exactly exercise. You'd hardly call it rigorous. Yet in Japan, where all this started, doctors discovered it lowers stress hormones and blood pressure. The benefits of being in nature are nothing new. What's changed is how much time we spend connected to technology.
I think that's why forest bathing is getting so big right now, because we're feeling the pain of not being in contact with the forest or with nature. And what we receive from it, there's nothing really mystical about it. It's just in our bones.
It's funny. I'm feeling the pain of not being in contact. No, so I'm guessing, I'm only kidding, I am guessing this is more popular in times of political chaos like this. Am I right about that?
Well, Nadine Mazzola says it's becoming more popular. She thinks it's because people want to disconnect. One of the women who does forest bathe frequently says she used to be really into politics, but this has got her in a different direction, reading Emerson, Thoreau, writing poetry,
Okay, so
these kinds of
work
things.
for you? Did this reduce your stress? Did it work for you?
Okay.
Seriously, did it work for you?
It was really hard to slow down, to move that slowly, but then you get into it, and I felt like a kid in the forest, sort of playing, There's even at the end a tea ceremony, which reminded me, it reminded me of a child's tea party.
Oh.
The tea is made, she has a little camping teapot made with hot water that she added pine needles.
Pine needles?
To.
Oh, wouldn't want to miss that. Now, you went pretty far, I'm sorry. You went pretty far outside the city. Do you have to do that to forest
No, that's
bathe?
the good news for you, Jim. You can do urban forest bathing. Nadine is a big fan of yours, Jim, so she'd come out here. Yes, she is. She'd come out here and do an urban forest bathing workshop.
She would not. Is that true?
It's true.
Can you have her people contact my people?
Yeah, I think we need to do that, Jim.
That's amazing.
You need to forest bathe.
No, I'm really into that, by the way. Thank you, Stephanie. That was a great report, actually. Nice to see you.